It's the real estate show. We've come to sell DR.
Am I still on? Dominican Republic. It's better here. Buckle up and welcome aboard. And we're offline again today. And for a rebroadcast later, here is the fake book account. It's called Dominican Republic Real Estate. I need to do some exercises before I come out here. Let's get right to it. Here we have my newest listing, my hottest listing, my best listing. I love this listing. What's not to like? Let me see if I can get a better cropped version here. The links are in the show description as usual. I don't usually ask you to like, share, and subscribe, but it's understood, no? Like, share, and subscribe. These are 4K renderings, so you'll have a good idea what it looks like. Everything looks better in pictures and video. I'm not saying that this one looks bad, but it's well known that realtors are some of the best photographers ever known to man because they make the rooms look so big. I mean, of course, I'm joking. This one is in Campo, Residencial Tropimar. And if you've watched this show before, you know that Campo consists of 3 separate buildings. I'm just waving to the kid in the pool. She's so sweet. And this is Residencial Tropimar. Across the street is Teresa Tropimar. That's right there. It's one with the big pool. And generator backup. And then at the top of the hill, you have Villas Tropimar. They're all separate buildings, but they used to encompass what used to be called Caribe Campo Club. It was an all-inclusive resort. This one is $79,000. The condo fees are $101.50, $101.50 American per month. There is a low-speed internet connection there. It's low speed. It's reliable, but low speed. Internet here costs 2,200 pesos per month. That gets you a pretty decent speed. I pay for 20 MBS, but I get more like 60 to 80. I use the Lancer. They have 5G modems now, and it's a pretty reliable service. I highly recommend an uninterrupted power supply because even if you have generation backup and you're trying to watch TV and the lights keep flickering off on and off, the electricity keeps going out. Back home they call it hydro because a lot of our electricity in Ontario and Quebec is generated by hydroelectric power stations. Here they call it power. Your power bill. Anyways, yes, a UPS is highly recommended. Just to plug in your router and anything else that you don't want to be recycling every time the power kicks out. Because in Dominican Republic, the power is interrupted often. It's, it constantly goes out. So this is the walkabout on the main floor. It's actually walking out of the unit. There's a small pool there. There's 26 apartments around this pool. It's a smaller complex, but Caribe Campo is close to everything. It's up off the hill. It's 500 meters from the Superpola Plaza. If you know Sosua, you know where Superpola is. It's a grocery store. It's a 10-minute walk downtown, and just under 20 minutes, even on a leisurely stroll, you can walk from here and have your feet in the sand, on the ocean, in the surf, in under 20 minutes. And right outside your door here, you will find a reliable motor coach who will take you to the beach for 100 pesos. $2 American? It'll take you pretty much anywhere in Sosua, I think, for 100 pesos. So this is Caribe Campo Residential Tropimar. It's $79,000. There's no terms on this, but Scotiabank does offer financing with 35% down if you jump through all their hoops, very similar to North American qualifications. Both of these buildings are being scraped and painted as we speak. There's one of my reliable painters. He's quoting me a job today for a ceiling in one of my apartments. And there's free parking, and it's a safe community with lots of expats, both American and Canadian. Lots of Canadians down here. This is Villas. Well, this is where we're at. Let's just check it out. Here is downtown. This is El Bate, right in here. Casa Marina Beach here. Playa Sosua here. Playa Chiquita over here. I think this is Playa Chiquita, yeah, see? Not much. Yeah, there's Playa Chiquita. Casa Marina Beach is one of my favorites. Very protected and quiet. Here's Playa Chiquita here. And you can see it's even smaller and less traveled. There's a big lagoon here now. Not a lagoon, it's just a deposit of water washed in here. I think the last storm came in and, from what I can tell, dug a trench from here all the way back, and then some water got trapped here. And this beach is much higher now, but anyway, that's how far you are to the local attractions, beaches, and whatnot. I should be on this. I'm showing you a very good view. And I don't know what's up with my mouse. The battery's fine. It's just not, my optical mouse is just not picking up like it should be. All right, so that's the location. And now, across the street, again, these are some of my, well, that was my newest deal. This is one of my favorite deals. I mean, that's a great deal. You can't find anything under, $80,000 anymore for a one-bedroom. It's tough to find, especially in this location. This one is 2 separate studio apartments, and we got some president butter, mantequilla. This is 2 32.5 meter studio apartments in similar condition. One's occupied. It's been occupied for a long time, 12 years at 12,000 pesos a month. I think that's just around $200. So it's cheaply rented out, but the guy's been there a long time, and he also helps with rentals. This one's not being rented out anymore until we sell this thing at $75,000. Your monthly fees are $162.50, and if you wanted to break that wall and make it a one-bedroom, then you can do that. The air conditioning's older, but it actually works. Here's just like at home. You don't replace it until it breaks. This is K-Block. You do have 24-hour security and check-in. This is the one that's occupied. again in similar condition, but there's stuff in it. I show underneath there just to show you the plumbing, and it's not a very good view. Need a little bit of work, but structurally the bones are good, and everything's concrete construction here. So, and the tile, you'd be amazed at how cheap it is to retile both units. My clients of mine put in a full kitchen in one of these studios, including a granite top, metal cabinetry, a new sink, a new backsplash. It's like a complete new kitchen in a small apartment like that, and it was $3,300 American installed. So you could do a really nice renovation. You could probably 4-star these things, not 5, but 4, for 10 grand American, roughly. Do both kitchens and bathrooms. I'm not far off that. I'm not, I've been a realtor in Canada for 30 years, and when I walk into something like this back home, I'm like, oh shoot, that's 25 G's. No, down here, the labor's so much cheaper. It's 1/10 of the price. You still got some talented contractors, but the prices are much, much lower. You can renovate for really reasonable dollars down here. So don't be scared by the little bit of work. I've got good contractors, and we can help you out. This one, again, don't be discouraged by the market time down here. It's not like back home. It's not 3 days. It's more like 3 months or longer. 3 months is actually pretty quick. This guy's been for sale for a little while. He reduced from $799 to $749. There are 17 rooms in a former hotel. And this area is the hotel and resort district. Over here, this is the Marriott. Over here, the Marriott goes by Ocean Club. Their penthouse up here is a 3-bedroom. I think it's $8,000 a night. You can check it on the site. You can rent it. Very high-end stuff. This is Sosua by the Sea here. There's 120 units here. I heard it was under contract. I'm not sure if it's closed yet, but there's 90 titles in there as well. So another pretty cool opportunity. And then I don't know if I'm going to show you Casa Marina. Here is the Galleria. Those are condos right beside Casa Marina. Am I going to show you Casa Marina here? Hopefully it pans over. There's Sosua by the Sea. There's the Galleria. And this, oh, sugar. Casa Marina is right beside it. It's got 600 rooms. It's an all-inclusive resort. Yeah, you're looking $80, $100 a night. But my point is that this place is right in the heart of the hotel district. And here's Sosua by the Sea. Here's the property right here. This is a new Marriott going up. This is Ocean Club. Maybe we can just do this. 25,000 a night. Yeah, who cares? You can check it out. Do your own homework. 25,000 is roughly 500 American a night for their basic room, it looks like. And then this is Casa Marina. Anyone that's been to Dominican Republic has probably stayed here. I stayed here 30 years ago. And this is Casa Marina's beach. There is an access. Okay, so here's the subject property right here. It's a 4-story. The first 3 floors are identical. They have 5 units each, but 3 condo titles each, and then a penthouse on top. And here is a laneway between the Las Galerías and Sosua by the Sea. You can enter here and walk down this pathway to here and walk down to the beach here and come out here. And it's well protected from the standpoint that you've got, huge coral on both sides. And it's not well traveled, not like Sosua. Sosua Beach, Playa Leisha's here. Again, quieter, not a lot of vendors. And then Sosua, you've got lots of vendors, lots of shops, lots of people, lots of Dominicans, especially on Sunday. Lots lots of boats offshore. You can catch a fishing trip or snorkeling, or you can do like all kinds of stuff here. So this is the area we're speaking about here. So my point of all of this is this property here, you don't have to worry about over improving. If you 5-starred this hotel, and I had it priced at $400,000 to do a complete 5-star on the whole thing and convert it to 10 condos, if you paid 8 and you put 4 in, you're up to 1.2 as an investment. I think the resale on it's roughly 2.2. So, you know, after costs and incidentals, you're going to make some decent money on this, because you'll have, I don't know, 9 1-bedrooms. You could do, 9 1-bedroom condos and a penthouse. And those 1-bedrooms would be different sizes, and they'd go anywhere from 150 to 200. And the penthouse would probably go for 3, completely done. It'd be a 2-bedroom penthouse. Anyway, what I'm saying is yes, you do have some lower priced, this is Don Andres here, lower priced hotels here. So compared to, you know, the one we just showed you at 25,000 per night, this one's 3,700 pesos per night, so $60. That's more indicative of the area. But there are some high-end hotels here. This one apparently is under contract and going to be converted. Not sure what the deal is here, but the Ocean Club is some decent money. Sosua Paradise. So a good opportunity. Owner financing. I mean, if you had something serious with a big down payment, he might look at it. But most of my people want all cash. So this is called the Sunset Beacher, and it's one of my favorite properties. You should consider it for investment if you have the stomach for it, because this one would be, you know, probably take you 8 months to a year to renovate it and get it all complete. But the titles are in place, so you don't have to worry about that. There's 3 titles per floor, 5 units. If you want to run it as a hotel, you got 15 units, because the main floor has been turned into a kitchen. My guy rented it to a mission, and they wanted a main floor kitchen, so they turned one of the rooms into a kitchen. But right now you got 5 or 6 rooms that are actually rentable. The rest of the rooms need to be completed and furnished, not a lot, just to be freshened up. And then you have 10 titles total. So a former 17-room hotel, not operating, hasn't for some time. It's in good shape. It's probably 30 years old. You can't find any fatigue on this property. The structure looks decent. The electrical is good. The plumbing is good. And it's been time tested. So you don't have to worry about much of, I mean, take all the precautions you need before you buy. Of course, I can help you with that. If you wanted an engineer to come through, I have somebody. I think they quoted me $2,500 to do a full engineering report on it. But from my layman's eye, there's no structural fatigue on this thing. You know, he does the roof every couple years. It's roll, shingles, asphalt, you know. But so it's a great opportunity in a property that's right in the heart of the hotel district. And this is the North Shore. The North Shore, you're going to experience small town Dominican Republic all along here. Gaspar Hernandez, Rio San Juan, Cabrera, Nagua, Los Terrenos down here, Sanchez, Samana Peninsula here. This is where the boats. Oh, you're not seeing my screen. Okay, this is where the whales come in. I think it's January, February, something like that. So you can see the humpbacks come in here. They're not orcas, but this is all small town DR. If you want big town DR, you want the Flash, you can hit Boca Chica, La Romana, you can hit Punta Cana. Oh man, my view is not right. Oh, maybe just switch it. Oh no, that's no good. Okay. Anyway, Punta Cana's over here. We call it South Shore, but it's really the East Coast. And also, you will find that the hurricanes hit along here and along here a lot more than they do over here. Over here, we've got the highest peaks in most of the Caribbean, and the mountain ranges push the systems away. So the systems normally come from the south or the east, blow this way, and then the systems just get pushed out because of the mountain ranges. And shark sightings here are rare. I can't remember the last time they had an attack, but there's been no, like, we get the hurricanes, but it's only just wind and rain. It's nothing severe. We never get the Cat 4 or 5 storms, whatever it is. Okay, so that's that. We went through this one, and moving right along. This is another really one of my favorites. There's owner financing here. It's $180,000 in Caribe Campo. It's K-Block. It's 5 units. All the units look pretty much like this. They've all been renovated exactly the same. They have all the same appliances, all the same furniture, all the same paint job, and all the same ads in the videos. Crying out loud. 5 studio apartments. It's a whole floor. It's the ground floor of K-Block, and it's $180,000. Each unit is roughly $80 a month. They rent for $300 to $500, $350 to $5-ish, depending on. Well, it depends on how dressed up you make them. Now, the renovations are pretty much done, but if you offered high-speed internet and other amenities, you can get more. My unit right now, I'm charging for something similar sized like this. I'm charging $600 long-term with Wi-Fi included. Wi-Fi runs 2,200 pesos. As I mentioned, it's about $50 a month. It's not much cheaper here. Cell phone plans are cheap. I pay $1,600. Actually, I went into who's my cell phone provider? Claro. I went into Claro the other day to pay my bill, and the girl says to me, "Hey, I got a new plan for you. I can save you some money. Instead of paying $16.50, you can pay $12.50 and get double the data." I never run out of data because I'm always on Wi-Fi. Like, everyone's got Wi-Fi down here. And you can get 200 minutes long distance back to North America. So 200 minutes long distance, 20 gigs of data, 1,250 pesos, 25 American. So this one's in Pear Marina. Oh, I didn't change the price on this. Pear Marina is $695. No, it's $675. It's been reduced. Completely renovated by the current owner. He's a contractor from the States. This is in Pear Marina. The HOA here is only $100 a month. This one's completely off-grid. It's got its own solar generation. It's got backup, diesel, electricity. It has its own well. It's private waste systems, septics, and it's off-grid. His electricity bill here is $40 a month or something because he has supplemental power. $675, and doesn't really want to hold paper, but if you had a serious offer and it was a short term and decent rates, he might look at it. Really cool. And this is furnished. $675. I tell my vendors, 10% commission here is not unheard of. Actually, it's very common, and that's 10% to the buyer's agent. There's no exclusivity here when it comes to listings, but I take most of my listings at 10%, so I can offer 5% to a selling broker or a co-op, they call them here, cooperating broker. And then I tell my people, listen, if I find you the buyer, I'll cut you a deal. If you don't get the price you want, I'll cut you a deal on my commission to make it fly. And every situation is different. If I bring you good money, I want good money. If you're coming down considerably,
if you're a business owner,
and I can put the deal together by shaving a bit of my commission or kicking it back to the vendor or the buyer, I will do it. So call me. I'm not saying you'll get a better deal if you use me, but you'll get a better deal if you use me. Okay. So Pear Marina, $675. Check them out. This is Playa Chiquita, $280,000, 3-bedroom, 3.5 bath, complete total renovation, Same owner as the last property I just showed you. He's a contractor from the States, does a real high quality job. And this one is Playa Chiquita. It's steps from Playa Chiquita Beach. There was a little building there they ripped down, and it's never been occupied. So for $280,000, you know, he probably, again, with a good down payment, he might consider owner financing on something like this. But most people want their money out completely. Nobody calls me and says, "Hey Jim, I want to sell my house. Can you get me half cash on closing and half over 2 years?" No. So anyways, this one is locked and loaded. It's in good shape. Playa Chiquita is the location. $280,000 is the price. There's no HOA fee here. There's no taxes on the property, and it's turnkey. Everything's been done. It's open and operating and super well renovated, and it's got a decent decor. Everything comes furnished here. So walk in, bring your luggage, and you're home in Playa Chiquita. 145 in Monte Vista. I've got 5 apartments similar to this one. And of course, you should try the strategy game. Highly recommend it. I don't know anything about it, never played it, but since it popped up on my feed, might as well pimp for the strategy game. This one's 145. I have a 2-bedroom at 165. I have another 1-bedroom on the 3rd floor at 165. And then we're going to talk about my 4-bedroom that sleeps 10 in a minute. Let's see if I can show you Monte Vista. La Mulata, Monte Vista, Aparta Hotel Monte Vista. This is it. And this is it from the long shot. So you're up El Choco Road here, and you land here. It's not that far up. Now, it's not a walk to the grocery store. It's a healthy walk if you want a good exercise, but no, it's in this location, you're going to need a car or a bike. Or if you don't drive, it's no big deal. You got motos right outside. They'll take you anywhere you want to go. So this is Monte Vista. I have them starting at, actually, I've got a cheap one here at $118, if it's still available. Then I've got a 1-bedroom that is located right here on the main floor for $145. Then I have over here in this building, right around here, I have a 2-bedroom for $165. And then over here on the 2nd floor, I have another 1-bedroom at $165, fully furnished and nicely renovated. They're all kind of renovated. Oh, did we already miss it? They're all similarly renovated to these standards. Same owner. They would consider owner financing on this. Usually we're looking for 50% down. I love the black on white. Super clean, minimalistic, neutral colors. And yeah, right on the main floor. So this one's $145. This one is $299. A 4-bedroom, sleeps 10. And this shows property descriptions and individual videos are located in the show description. This is a double unit. It's the top penthouse. It's got one of the greatest views in the complex. Excuse me. 4-bedroom, sleeps 10. Each bedroom has its own air conditioner, and it cools off the place pretty well if you run them all and leave the doors open in all the rooms. A really nice view, and you can see by looking here that it's unit 610 and 611. This is the old door, the old wall that separate them two, and they made it one unit. So the kitchen's here, but if you want to put another kitchen here and put this wall back, not a huge reno, you could put it back into 2 units, two-bedroom units. This one we get 150 to 225 a night. It's unique from the standpoint that it sleeps 10, so you'll have lots of parties, and I've had some business people come in there that have got lots of guests, so it's pretty rentable. Your high season goes October to March, roughly, and low season starts pretty much after Easter. But you still will get some good rentals for some of the holidays on this unit in Monte Vista. This one's $299, so it's already got a decent Airbnb track record. I haven't had it that long, but it's been promoted for a couple years before I got it, but now it's for sale. $299, $600 a month here, which is $300 per unit if you go back into 2 bedrooms, obviously. Two bedroom units. It includes electricity here, so that's nice. You don't have to worry about your electricity bill being through the roof. The condo fees cover it in this location. And a nicely renovated unit, but a super nice view. $299, 4 bedroom, sleeps 10. Could go back to 2 units. $600 a month. HOA includes electricity. Okay. This one drastically reduced. Another one of my favorites in Trezza Tropimar. I've got a good rental history on this as Airbnb. It was going for $80 a night, $1,300 minimum per month, long term. You could probably get more, but we've had some decent. Make the bed. Okay. This is the one that had a roof repair done on it, so that's all. It was a small leak. It was coming in a spot right. I'll show you when I walk out. Not 5-star, not gorgeous, but for 1,300 square foot, it's 130 meters, so just over 1,300 square foot, 2 bedroom, 2.5 bath, rooftop penthouse, $300 a month, 3.25. It's 18,000 pesos. But roughly, with the fluctuation of the dollar, running about 3.25 a month. Electricity is billed at 14.5 pesos per kilowatt hour. This is where the leak was coming in, right here. And it was because of ponding on the roof. So they changed the elevation, they sealed it, and it looks like it's all fixed. So in addition to the ponding and the ceiling up top, the ceiling here has been all repainted because we had a little bit of running, but yeah, didn't cause much damage. You got a little bit on the wall here, but that's going to be all scraped and painted. A little bit across here and a little bit down here where it ran over heat. So 160,000 even. The guy got a good deal on it. He thought it would rent out a lot easier for a lot more money, and by the time you pay management fees and commissions and stuff like that for Airbnb, you're not putting all that money in your pocket. And because the roof leaked, we had somebody come in March that said, "Nah, we're out of here. There's going to be mold." Mold? It didn't. They wanted it for a month. It was a brand new leak, and the day they looked at it, it was raining and it was dripping, and they said, "No, we're out." So I had to refund the money back, and then it didn't rain for the next month, so they lost out on a really good rental, and we lost $1,300 in fees, so income. But it's got a pretty decent rental history. And again, metal cabinets here. It could use a little attention here and there, but it's completely rentable, and you might be able to get a decent deal on it. And now that the leaks are fixed in the roof, there's no concerns, and this is a really great property. That's the smaller pool, but Trezza Tropimar also has a bigger pool. And this is Casa Linda. And shipping rates in 30 seconds. Property and the largest house in Casa Marina. It was $799. Now it's $635. Think they're motivated? $635 is a decent deal on this. It's a 6 bedroom, 6,000 square feet. You're renting this thing for $500 a night, roughly, depending on the season, more in the high season. And look at this. Look at the seclusion. This is something you don't find in Casa Linda very much because the houses are kind of next to each other, right? But this one, well, you're next to like a gorge if you're from Niagara. Doesn't it remind you of the Niagara Gorge? Absolutely stunning. Great property. Nothing needs to be done. Highly rentable in Casa Linda for decent cash. And if you want the details, give me a shout. I guess I haven't. I always do this for AI. My name is Jim Fannin. I am your show host. Buying Dominican Republic is what I broadcast under. And I can be contacted at 1-809-330-8926. Again, my name is Jim Fannin, and I can be reached on the cell phone, by phone, text, or WhatsApp at 1-809-330-8926. Thank you. Thank you very much. So this is Casa Linda, 635, decent deal. Oh, I'm trying to stay under 30 minutes. Did I blow by it? Too bad. I guess I can't upload this to TikTok. Okay, this is a building lot in El Choco. Oh, come on. No ads. Okay, great. Building lot in El Choco. It's already hooked up the electricity grid. I mean, the backup grid. That's usually a $20,000 fee. Yes. If you looked at this 2 years ago, it was $200,000, and as the properties sell, the prices go up, and it's the cheapest lot in the subdivision now at $250,000, and it's already connected to the backup generator. 2 acres, $250,000 American. Try your offer, or if you want some inside baseball on this particular property, I happen to know exactly what it might sell for because the agent is flexible on his commission. Moshe's is for sale. It's right in the heart of the restaurant and bar district, right downtown in El Bate. Moshe's a legend, been around a long time. He's got some good street traffic, some decent business numbers. It's all cash. There's no books. You can buy it for $29,000, and it's $1,000 a month lease. $29K American. This is 8,000 square feet, and Tres Trapimar, it's the last wide open space in this complex. You could take these 2 floors, which are roughly 4,000 square feet per floor, and divide them up into studios or 1 bedrooms or 2 bedrooms or 3 bedrooms. 3 bedrooms would play really well, especially if they're really nicely done. Bahia Principe. What? Bahia Principe. Check it out. It's on the north coast. Sorry about the ads. So this is not for the faint of heart. You're going to have deep pockets and a knowledge of construction and engineering and even a little bit of architecture, because you need to completely convert these into whatever would produce the most money. You could do 2 massive units here, but I don't think you would get your income, your profit back by going 2 units. You know, at 8,000 square feet, you should be able to get 4 1-bedrooms per floor, maybe 2 2-bedrooms per floor, maybe a studio, a 1-bedroom, a 2-bedroom, and I don't know how you could. There's several ways to slice this cake, so to speak. Call me for details on this one. This is 1.9 million, 10,000 square feet, 3 separate accommodations, 2 separate buildings, oceanfront, off the grid. The features on this are significant. 1,000-gallon fuel storage, 15,000 gallons of cistern space, a collection of rainwater, a 15 kilowatt backup generator, blah, 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 blah. Right on the ocean, 1.9 million. It's in Playa Chiquita, right beside Sosua Ocean Village. And now, for $93,000, you can buy a 1-bedroom in Villas Trapimar, again, part of Caribe Campo. This one's been on the market a little while. Don't be scared. Don't be afeared. Don't be scared. Don't be afeared. Make an offer. If you don't like the price, make an offer. It's $100 a month condo fee here. Includes security, maintenance, electricity is extra. Come on now. $93,000. Try your offer. 2 bedrooms in Ocean Palms is $249,000. This is completely renovated. This is a cool place in Encuentro, very close to the beach. This video is just walking around, not showing the unit. Hopefully, I'm showing the unit at this one. Yeah, this. I mean, for reals. Nicely renovated, $250,000. Now it's American money. If you're from Canada, obviously it's a little different. But I've been converted to American money and imperial measurements, like temperature, ever since I got here. So $249,000 American, 2 bedroom, 2 bath, well renovated, Ocean Palms in Encuentro. Okay. Caribbean Diamond. This is a 12 rooms. Well, 2 penthouses are undeveloped. They need to be completed. Right now, it's operating as a 10-bedroom hotel in Playa Chiquita. All cash business. Her numbers are around $140 net per year. I really should discontinue the ads on my channel. I don't make any money. Like, this is ridiculous. Redonky. 10 rooms are basically exactly like this. There's 2 separate buildings. There is plans. There is drawings and approvals to put a building like this one right here and here. There's a little restaurant here, nice kitchen at the back. This is Playa Chiquita right here. It's literally 50 meters away. Nice pool. They do about $140,000 net every year, mostly cash. Caribbean Diamond's got a long history. Search them on Airbnb, on Google. I looked at them today, 187 ratings, a 4.5 star average. So not bad, good opportunity. And she'd hold financing on this one if you needed it. 560 in Sosua, just above my favorite restaurant at Casa 21. This one is about a 5-minute walk to the beach. It is a 3-bedroom with a 2-bedroom apartment. It's got a completely enclosed garage, which is, not very common here. Carports are very common here. Enclosed garages, not very common. You got a pool in the front and a good location with about a 10-minute walk from here, and you can see the garage here. From here to having your feet in the sand, you're 8 to 10 minutes tops. Okay, we're winding things down. Casa Linda Encuentro, connections at Encuentro. This one is pretty much builder price of $360,000. 3 bedrooms with an extra unit out back. What do they call a studio or something? A separate apartment. Do I show it to you here? No, that's a separate apartment. It's a separate building with a kind of like an efficiency with a bedroom and a bathroom. But $360,000, Casa Linda, connections at Encuentro. The villas are all sold out, so this is kind of a rarity to have. All these villas have been sold. There's still condos on location because there's, I don't know how many units going in there. 4 buildings or something like that. And there is another video of this where I walk the whole Casa Linda thing. So if you search on my YouTube channel, if that's where you're watching this, connections at Encuentro, you'll see it. This is Panorama Village, $499,000. It's a 4-bedroom, 4-bath on a 3/4 acre lot. Panorama Village is absolutely beautiful. Their fees are low. Their Airbnb rentals are very decent. There is a history on this one. $499,000. Again, if you're trying to sell in this market, you need to be aggressively priced. If you're not aggressively priced, you're going to sit on the market for a while. That's the only drawback to not pricing your property aggressively is market time. It goes up unless you're very aggressively priced. This owner reduced from $550 to $499 when I took the listing. I've had it a couple months. How long was this? Oh, a month ago. I uploaded this one. $499 is the price. He's not really fond of holding paper, but you never know. So in Panorama Village, I got some other videos of Panorama Village here. If you search it on the YouTube channel, you'll be able to find it. Check me out here on the Fake Book. I'm on Twitter. I'm on TikTok. I'm on Instagram. I'm everywhere. My name is James Melville Fannin. Jim Fannin, 1-809-330-8926. Peace, love, hug your neighbor, and I